Welcome back. For anyone who's binge watching, you'll recognise that we've just stopped an episode and started a new one. Today, what we're going to be doing is putting the infills in and hopefully getting the deck on it.
Right, so we just had a quick tidy up, took loads of rubbish to the van, and now we're just bringing on some new deck sheets. Oh, and it's really hot. Yeah.
Well, nothing to stand on. Oh, I've got some water.
Watch your starboard side.
Hang on, let's go. Let's go in. Is this the curse of the camera?
It is harder than the last one because you haven't got a board already there to walk along.
Yeah, but we've just got loose all of a sudden. I think I might just have to go for it.
Go on. Okay, got it. Well done. Yeah.
Go against this one, yeah? Right, so that's 3 more boards on the boat. Now I've got 4 before the sheets on the boat now, haven't we?
Time for a cup of tea.
Cup of tea time.
Right, so before we can get the deck on, we need to fit the packers, which I've already made. We need to fit the other packers that go there, but first we've got to do that frame. We've got to get the web frame on, and we've got to get 2 knees on. So let's go.
Right, then we need to fit these, get some nails in them going through the frames, and then the same down there. Well, this one just seems very long, this nail.
So there was a comment the other day that I just thought I'd explain. Oh, bugger. Don't know where that come from. Oh. So the comment was, how are you going to lift the wheelhouse up to put the beam in underneath? Now, you guys, some of you guys seem to think that we've raised the height of the deck with the new deck beams, but we haven't. Let's wait for Mr. Noisy there. We haven't. What we've done is we've put the beams back to how they were originally, because obviously they were that rotten, they were just flat. You know, you could put something on the deck and it wouldn't roll off, it'd roll in. Now that we've got the camber, that's how the boat was meant to be. So technically, as you've seen when we've replaced the beams, the wheelhouse hasn't had to be lifted up or lifted down. The beams just fitted in perfect because that was how it was meant to be.
Good explanation. Very good.
So, and you can see obviously the back bulkhead, which is original, and we've put the beam back to the same height, so it does seem a lot bigger in the middle. It's just because of the saggage.
Sagginess, yeah.
So obviously the front of the wheelhouse needs replacing.
Yeah, that's going to be in a couple of episodes time, but we're going to have to replace all this. Then we're going to have to look at where the structure internally, so there's going to be big uprights in there of some description internally, so then we need to get them proper attached to our new beams basically. Which I'm so looking forward to doing this bit. It's going to be cool, it's going to be a nice job.
Hey, the sun shines out of your ass.
Was it? Right, knee time.
Simon's about as big as Fanny, yeah?
Yeah, it's quite small actually.
It is roasted, isn't it?
Where's my hat gone? I'm sort of... I think I'm suffering a bit from heat exhaustion. Not quite heat stroke yet, that's tomorrow.
Right, so we're all level. The level we should be at. So that's the next job.
Could you tighten my clamp up? You do it one-handed. Hold on a second, this isn't right, Gemma. Right, release my clamp. Let's try it again.
Right, knees on time.
Knees up. Let's have a knees up. And the sun's right in the eyes as well. So I'll do that with the cap. There you go.
So we're only putting tech screws at the bottom of them because they're temporary, until we can find the energy to go outside and do all the copper nails all the way through. So there is a lot still to do. Every web frame still needs a copper nail. So we've got about 100 nails to put in here. It's going to be fun, isn't it? That's going to be like a day just of copper nailing.
Yeah. But, yeah, that can be done anytime really. All it means is someone going outside and getting wet, so woman behind the camera can do that.
But we've got to get the copper nails through the top.
Yeah.
Because obviously we can't put it onto the deck, son.
No. We've cocked up.
Can you spot the mistake?
Yeah, come on. Spell the mistake, stick it in the comments, give you like, don't know, a couple of minutes. What's the mistake there?
So obviously you can't put your knee on your web frame without there being a web frame there. That was one step we missed out, wasn't it? But there you go. Cleaned it up. I painted it.
I mean, I could have easily fit it as well. It would have fit. And then would have probably looked at it and next week or something gone, there's a problem.
You can tell we're getting tired, can't you?
Yeah.
Right, let's cut the scarf on this one and get the web frame fitted.
feels there.
Feels so nice sitting on the edge of the boat and it feeling solid.
Some structure.
It's like the first time ever. Do you ever get cramp like when you sort of bend over right in your rib cage?
What when you're leaning over your
Ribs? Like...
over your World War II boat?
Woo! Love it.
Right, it's getting quite late, but what we're trying to do is get some boards on it. So boards sneak onto the wheelhouse and then the big boards. We're doing the short board at the moment. So Gemma's just did a bit of prep to the beam. So I don't know if you noticed this board here, we left it long because we're not sure what's happening here yet. So we found an off cut which is really good. So perfect size off cut which is going to go in. It's 4 foot wide, but we're just going to leave it as long as we can. So it's going to oversail. You'll see that in a second. We've already done a quick test bit. So we're doing a bit of prep now, get a bit of glue on it. We can screw this one down and then we can start messing with the big board on the port side. New glue installed. Right, so now we need to try and get this panel in without smudging the glue, but I think we're going to smudge the glue. But it doesn't really matter because it's going into the opening bit, which is still going to get cut off eventually. So.
You got it?
Yeah, I got that.
So if I keep it high.
We'll just focus on that back corner, yeah?
Okay.
Back corner good?
Well, yeah.
Right, so if I just if I get a screw in that corner now. Nice to speak to you. I'm just on it, it's getting late at night. Right, so our next board now has got to land on this beam here, but it's also got to come along this beam. So currently this is holding some weight to the wheelhouse, but this end's not really, so I'm just cutting the end off it, but then we're letting the weight come down through here, technically. But I'm kind of struggling to get out, so I'm actually a bit aggressive. Oh, it's this little bugger there. Struggling with. Right, so next problem, our board's coming along here. I just realised we've got some wires here. Because these wires are for like depth sounder or something like that, even though we've got one of them on the other side. Don't know how many depth sounders the boat had. To my knowledge, not one of them works properly. So I think we're just going to give it the old snip.
Could they be live?
These are insulated to 5 million volts, so it's fine. Now this cable could be like really, this could be like 6 million, so ready? Let's see what they were. I don't know. Yeah, one's like a coax. And this one's a, I don't know.
Fluffy.
A fluffy axe.
Why is it fluffy?
Don't know. Anyway, right. Is that problem gone? Drops them. So do you reckon we bring the board out and we see where it fits nice, see if we have to cut that end or cut this end, because we don't quite know, do we? We have to bring the full board out.
Or we just get a tape measure?
No, because this might have a bit of an angle to it. We've already checked that end. Or we could get a tape measure, as Jim said. Let's get a tape measure, throw a tape from here to there, because we know that's square, that end. And if this one's out, then we might bring the board out and mark it here. Right, let's do it. So, into that edge there.
215.
215, okay. So let's keep that, you have to keep that on a bit of an angle like there, yeah.
215.
Oh, we have a straight boat. Don't crash the camera. Let me just go outside. I'm skinny. Still walk out into a nice deck there.
Yeah.
Right, feel it now? You transition now? Yeah. Okay.
Whew, we made it.
Interference. Right, board fits really good. Take it back off now and glue it. Sun's getting lower.
It's that big of an area that we haven't even had to like cut anything off the side.
No.
It's mad that, isn't it?
So it's definitely 16 foot wide then, isn't it?
Yeah.
In places.
We've got a bit of a problem.
Bit of a conundrum, Gemma just said. What's a conundrum?
So you know we put our glue all down the beams, down the sides, everywhere that the plies resting on, and then we put the sheet on. Well, if we put the glue on there now, where is Simon standing while carrying the ply to be able to put it down?
I could carry it from underneath. I could like hold it above my head, couldn't I? From inside.
Okay.
Yeah, right, we figured out the solution.
Said let's have a practice doing it that way. So now we've got to take it off. Taking it off's the same as putting it back on. So Simon's now underneath, so see if we can take it off doing it that way.
Right, so when you've got your end up.
Yeah. Oh, you're falling off. Sorry.
Go to you then.
Okay, no, yeah.
See you.
Oh.
Right, okay, so this will work, yeah?
Okay.
Right, so don't waste all the energy now.
Okay. You said that worked. I don't think it did, but he's saving his energy.
Bit of epoxy on the top. Doing the arm, will it? Right, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to leave like a little pathway I can walk down. We're not going to glue the very middles. I mean, the original wasn't glued, was it? So that sun is proper though, that. I wish we was out on the water out there to see the sunset.
panics me about this now is that I have a tumble. It'll make Simon have a tumble, but he'll fall straight down the hull.
How are you going to have a tumble?
I don't know, I couldn't remember.
You're walking on like
all these bits of wood
deck.
and the sheet.
Are you ready? Who got me? I'm replaceable.
No, you're not. Oh, there you go, you nearly got to
What's that? Right. So, let me just sort of get a bit longer now. Okay, so we'll land on this one now, yeah? Goes high, yeah. And again. Going even. Looks like it was good.
You go small. Okay, yes! I didn't kill my husband! Winning!
Right, there you go, 2 more balls down. Bonus! Nice and strong now. Right, let's move on to the next thing, which will be regular going obviously, but don't go anywhere.
So it's now not the easiest location to work in. Where do the stands when I come out of here?
Ooh.
I wouldn't stand on that.
Yeah. Right, so it's actually a week later. The weather has been horrific. But hey, right, we've got to do this beam now.
So we took a battering with rain this past week. So we've got a wet floor. What I'm really not happy about is obviously I've got watermarks on my wood. It's not, and that won't sand out. We really need to get all the deck on fiberglass, and but even that's not going to make us watertight because obviously the rain's coming in down here. We need to get the front of the wheelhouse done, and that sheet just won't keep the water out, will it?
The green sheet is not as good as the black sheet at all.
No.
I
So
don't know if it's the right or the wrong sheet or not, but you can't see the holes in it. If there's a hole in it, you can't see it because it's, I don't know.
but it was brand new.
It was spanking new out of the packet, but
Okay. So yeah, let's
right,
start smashing this side out.
big push. Right, so the big triangular piece is gone. The question is, does our template from the port side fit on the starboard side? Let's have a look.
It'd be great if it does.
Got a bench in the way at the moment. Oh, no it doesn't. But
Nearly.
it's about 5 mil. Obviously if it goes there-ish, got to check our levels. So it's very, very, very close. So that's quite good really, isn't it? Considering we've changed beam shelves, everything, changed this, changed that. It's not doing bad. Right, I'm going to have a feta with this then, get this to fit, and then we'll cut the proper one.
And I'm just making side packers.
Right, maybe a little template fit. It was literally 5 mil end to end, and I think the beam shelf on this side is slightly lower than it is on the port side. But apart from that, template is good. I'm going to mark out now our nice piece, and then see if we can make this fit. Right, she fits rather nice. Let's get some glue out. So we got someone filming us with a drone. It's probably one of you guys. So, wave. Hello. He's just up there, so. Nosy buggers, aren't they? Right, time for some epoxy.
You know what this is?
What?
The last beam in the bow area.
Last beam?
In here. Actually, it's the last biggest beam for a while because the one's back in the old tank room and the engine room. Yeah.
Right, so we're going to put lots in there because
your name's Simon.
yeah.
And you like lots of ooze.
Yeah. Do you reckon that's enough?
I think I'm going to be cleaning up for a bit after this, aren't I?
You won't be doing it, I'll be doing it.
Do you want to stop putting more in? Put the epoxy down!
Right, glove swap and then fit this.
Do you think you definitely put enough epoxy in that? It's gonna fall.
Well, it's not one that.
Knocke is a good paint. I don't know why I've only got a glove on one hand.
Right, so Gemma's done a fantastic job of painting these. Did you like the new drone? We bought one of these DJI Neo drones which do like little quick shots and stuff like that, so it'd be interesting to see what you guys think. Right, we're going to fit all these now, speed through it. You've seen this plenty of times before, so get this on, then hopefully we can get some plywood out.
So it'll actually follow me round as well, look. It's a bit dark in here for it, so it's actually doing well to work. So you also don't need any controller with this drone either, and it'll just land on your hand. So you just look at it and go, that's cool, isn't it? So yeah, my little toy. It's the first time in ages we've had every knee fitted in the bow area.
Got the hang of it, didn't she, by the last one?
that shit from the off-cut pile. There we go. Oh, I've got it.
People get like gold fever, don't they? I think we've got like copper fever. We just want to save every last little bit for some daft reason.
It's valuable. It's a precious metal.
It is, but it's not worth the hassle of catching every little bit, is it? But one day we'll make something.
You know what bugs me though? You pay for copper by the weight, and they send you the roves with the holes still in the middle, so you're paying for. Look, they're all full. They haven't got the holes in, so you're paying for a piece of copper that you don't use. That's my moan of the day.
Yeah, you should never. I was gonna say you should never pay for the hole, but
it's like a donut, you know what I mean? You don't pay for the hole, or do you? But we are paying for the hole, basically.
that reminds me of a night out I went on once.
Simon! Oh god.
Oh, come on, that was quite good, that.
I can't take you anywhere, can I?
Imagine if you want to go shopping. Just imagine coming shopping with me. That was the last one. Right, just got to cut all these back now. Fun job of doing that.
They're all to the same height as the beams. Fair your hull.
Yeah, there's your hole, yeah. Yeah, we'll fire our hole.
Most people fair the deck, but our beams have gone in that perfect, haven't they? That we actually haven't got to do any fairing on the deck. It's the hull.
This is scary stuff, isn't it? This board's going to be a lot smaller than the port side was, so a bit easy to carry considering we're carrying it over nothing. Rough terrain.
Okay, so I'll cut this down to size 6, 6, 3.
it might be easier for us to go out the port side with the board. Just go round, walk around our nice hard deck then.
Because there's not much to stand on there.
Let's get to the door. That's carry something when you're like a full stretch.
What's helped you? But you're too quick.
Yeah, so I was just going to get it to the door and then, you know, felt right here.
Yeah, it's definitely better walking this way then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you looking on that? Do you want to tweak it or anything?
Beautiful.
It's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my god, look, it's nearly all plaid at the front.
Yeah. Haven't told for that about?
You just noticed what I've noticed?
Oh. Yeah, no, we knew about that.
Did you know about that?
Yeah, we knew about that.
Oh, okay.
Because this board wasn't long enough.
Okay.
Right, so we'll epoxy the tops of all these pieces of larch on our many packers. We'll get some white glue out and we'll screw this down, then that'll be another one ticked off, won't it? You got that for a second?
Yep.
Yeah, sort of. Put some rest on there. Yeah, okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Have a look underneath, Jam.
I haven't just spent half an hour cleaning up glue. We're looking good. Thing is, it's like, I think I've got, you know, we all know I've got a bit of OCD or something, because eventually these will be like insulated and then probably another decorative panel inside. But I still don't like to see any glue ooze. So I still spend hours cleaning them. But while I was cleaning, as I was laying here, I just looked like in front and look how awesome this looks. All the copper nails shining all the way down at the knees. Looks awesome, doesn't it? Looks very dark though, so maybe next step is the lights.
Next bad weather day, definitely doing the lights.
That is all the board really in the bow area now.
Yeah, it's finished. Oh, there's actually a tiny little piece which is here. Tiny little piece which is here, but when we take all this off here, then we'll put a nice board on it. But apart from that, it's getting there.
I could just look at these beams all day. Makes me so happy.
Another board. In fact, that's two boards in this episode. This episode's taken a long time to film because we've had really poor weather. But we're starting to make some progress now, aren't we?
We are. Boarded all the way to the Wheelhouse.
Yeah, and she's right as well. She's actually really good. She's a lot better than I thought she was going to turn out, as in like straightness and all that. No more beams to go now in the bow.
In the bow.
In the bow. We've got to mess around with little beams now, which is good. Right, so I think that's probably enough for us today. It's getting a bit late, hungry. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks to all our patrons, thanks to all of our one-off coffee donations, YouTube members. Sure Jan will say something now.
Coffee monthly members.
Coffee monthly members. There you go. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, if we were slightly entertaining, or you sort of want to support us, just press the like button. unsubscribe. You probably already subscribed, aren't you? Because helping us out. Thank you very much.